Hello and welcome everyone, this is Hugo Correa. In this video I want to guide you through the steps that I normally take to trim and actually grow new succulents from the existing succulent. My place where I go and get my succulents is called succulentsource.com. I want to leave you a link so you can actually buy your own succulents. You don't need to grow them if you don't want to, or you can do a whole bunch of things that we're going to go over in a moment. So normally when I get my succulents, I get them in different varieties because sometimes I don't have the time to grow them and the space. But as they grow, you can actually carefully take the leaves out, nice and clean from the stem. You just kind of do it by moving the leaf, from side to side, and they will just kind of pull apart. If you break one little leaf, you want to go ahead and just leave it on one side because it may not grow later on. But little by little you can actually start taking a lot of the leaves out, and just as long as they are nice and clean from the stem, you will have a potential new plant. So you can imagine that from a small plant you can actually grow a lot of them, and it can become in a multiplying scale, it can become actually a business for you. So once you take that one out, you just go ahead and replant it and allow it to grow a little bit more. They don't need much water. And they don't need to be on full sun exposure. Sometimes even when I take them out, they can actually last 30 days without water and they're just fine. They don't look bad or whatever. So just start taking all your leaves out, and little by little you will end up with a lot of leaves and new plants. So this is great if you are planning to make some arrangements for a future wedding or sweet 16s or any other event that will just kind of give you that opportunity to give to your friends or family members a live decoration. That's something that is really common nowadays, and and I use Succulent Source or the succulentsource.com website to actually get my succulents. So little by little, again, if you think about it, you get a small plant and you can take 10-20 plants out of the little plant, and if you're careful enough, you will have a lot of them, and they don't need that much care. So pull them apart again, let them dry a little bit, and you end up just having a lot of them. And I will say that every month and a half or two you will have new leaves coming out, and just kind of ready for you to start allowing them to grow. So leave them like 5 days without planting them, then pass them through like a little pod or something for you, a seed starter, and every cell you can actually put one of the leaves, and you can see that they'll start growing new plants on it. That's how easy it is. So you just gotta be careful because they start coming out with really thin roots, and I just scoop them out with a tablespoon or like a soup spoon and transplant them to whatever I want, because that's how simple it is, easy it is. So I end up trimming a lot of them, pulling a lot of the seeds out, and just kind of allowing them to grow back again. That's how nice and easy it is. You don't need like a special nutrients or so, other than a nice kind of rich soil that will not retain that much moisture, meaning that it's kind of mixed for that purpose. And succulents are easy, just like the tips that they suggest. Just water them when they are dry, avoid direct sun or hot sun, and protect them from freezing temperature, because they will just kind of crack. Even if you want to get the little leaves from them or the little cuttings or so, you can actually go to the website and get them for cheaper. Obviously you just need to have the time to put it together, but at the end of the day they will look great in your in your house, in your indoor gardens, or your decorations. Sometimes I do terrariums, and the cacti that they have or the cactuses that they have, they're great as well, and they reproduce in the same way. They just kind of having little kind of growings on the side or so, and then you start pulling them out and planting them back again, just like the one that you see right there in the center. It's really, really practical. And one thing that I was scared of is like, well, maybe if they chip me those things, they may break or something and they may die, and that's not the case. I mean, when they send it really packed up really well with cushion, and you can just enjoy the plants just like the way you saw them a moment ago. So go, and if you have they have even pictures where you can actually have some sort of ideas of how decorating they can be. And if you need accessories or like little plants that are for different type of decorations, sometimes I get like crystal balls and I put these little air plants in it, and they just look amazing. They look really modern, really cool. So this is it. I mean, when you get the succulents, go ahead and enjoy them. You can reproduce them a lot. and just kind of have fun building your gardens and things like that. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you want to see a lot more content and you want to follow my channel, please subscribe here, and why not to see this or that video. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.